And it's welcome to episode 7 of Living Language. Today, you're going to love it, we're going to steal words.
Yes.
So stealing words is our topic for the day, and it's what every author does at some stage to kick off their own creativity. Okay, so we're looking at how we can use what others have done before us to bring an added sense of mastery to our own words.
So, what gave me the idea for this topic is one of my favourite comic artists, who's called Maya Gosling, and she's also known as Good Tickle Brain. And she does a Shakespeare webcomic. She does little comics about Shakespearean characters. And one of her adaptations is called The Sound of Hamlet, which is a mashup of Hamlet and The Sound of Music. So it's stealing words from two different sources.
And the thing I like about this is Sam's going to sing.
I'm going to sing. So first we have to establish context. In Hamlet, there's a very famous soliloquy called, the to be or not to be soliloquy. That's not its actual name. And it goes, the start of it goes, to be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep. It's very dramatic, it's very solemn. And what Good Tickle Brain has done is taken that and mashed it up with the Do Re Mi song from Sound of Music.
Hang on, get this right. Good Tickle Brain? Look it up, goodticklebrain.com. And Sound of Music is my favourite. That's got Julie Andrews in it. And I think my daughter is about to massacre it. So I'm not quite sure whether I approve of this one. But if you haven't seen Sound of Music and you don't know doe a deer, a female deer, I suggest you listen to it so that you get the tune.
Yes,
okay.
Probably should.
Go Good Tickle Brain theft person.
So Maya Gosling's adaptation. Be to be or not to be, life it's really not much fun. Pain, unending agony, death, the sweet oblivion. Sleep, but what comes after death? Dream, what nightmares might I see? Fear to take my final breath, and that brings me back to be. Thank you, everyone. So as you can see, it's completely irreverent and a bit of a blasphemy to take The Sound of Music and Hamlet, two of the great pieces of art of our generation, and to mash them up in this thoroughly evil manner, and I adore it. So that's what we're talking about today, the idea of adaptation and stealing other people's words.
I got Shakespeare and your generation. Am I missing something here? Everybody.
Yes, okay, look. Shakespeare is for every generation.
To be serious, we think that looking at authors who are great, who are known as the canon, and putting our own spin on things, Stealing Like an Artist is actually the name of a book, and we might actually put a little reference up to that. It's what all writers do at some stage to kick off their own creativity. I've been looking at fan fiction, but we'll save that, I guess, for another living language.
Yeah.
But it's really common, and it's okay to do it as long as you don't do what's called plagiarise, but we don't want to go into that. We're living language.
I know that a lot of our students in our writing course think that it's not okay to take someone else's idea and put your own spin on it. For example, one of our students is doing a reworking of some of the themes of Alice in Wonderland with some of the same characters. And one of our fellow students was afraid that might be against the rules somehow. And we're here to tell you that it's perfectly okay as long as you're not copying word for word or stealing something that's not in public domain. But as you can see from this Maya Gosling beautiful blasphemy, it can be a real good source of creativity to take someone else's story or someone else's idea and go out the window with it and create something new from it.
I cannot believe my daughter sung in public. Do you have anything to take us out on?
Okay, I'll sing the second verse of The Sound of Hamlet.
I want another one.
From which one?
I don't know.
Do you want The Sound of Hamlet again, like a different verse?
No, I want something completely different, please. Okay, I'll settle for what you got, because I
Okay.
just want to hear you sing again.
So, this is another song based on the I Have Confidence in Me song from The Sound of Music. This is Hamlet singing just before he kills his uncle. I have confidence in bloodshed. I have confidence in death. I have confidence I'll cause his final breath. My uncle will see I have confidence in me. And I think it's time to end. Goodbye, everyone.